straight down, JMO, so I'm not sure what he's seen.
Yeah, that was tough. Tried to play the red off the yellow, but that felt like a big ask. He's been a little lucky, and he knows it as well. You saw that with the hand up there, that he's not given the frame away with a wing like that. Shane on his toughest ball pretty nicely, so we'll take it first. Just about wobbles in.
Yeah, great shot.
He's a lovely touch player, is Shane Thompson. Well, straight down on this. Cushion first, red off the yellow. Let's make it direct. Didn't want to do that, because actually this red now doesn't really have a natural pocket. 8-ball is even more difficult. And now, surely, it'll be a Shane Thompson first frame. He is making Rob suffer here.
Has he got it?
It wasn't far away. He still got it. We saw this with Carl and Declan in the last last game. When you got that insurance of the 8-ball, you can afford to maybe leave those snookers, because even if Rob makes that red, he's still massively odds against winning the frame. I think we will now see Shane go. No excuse not to, really, at this stage. It's okay. Only way this visit could have gone wrong is if that yellow and 8-ball stuck together in a non-potting position, but just about okay. Here's Shane. So he's got a line and a pace to find. Usually very, very good at just that.
A great shot.
And that's ball in hand perfect. Mentioned he had that big trip over to the US. He played in the Ultimate Pool USA Kansas City Open and the associated events alongside it. That wasn't that long ago. He's not been back in the country very long indeed. Dusted off his English cue to go to a local competition when he was straight back, still jet lagged, and he said it went about as well as he might have expected. But it's something he's got used to over the last few years as Shane. He's had to get used to it, the adaptation between games and almost being a hybrid player. It's not easy for him in particular because of how distinctly his style suits this exact game. His feather touch around the English 8-ball table is not like many others. Rob has hit the perfect break there and it's been rewarded with precisely nothing. I don't think the second frame will take as long as the first. But all that to say is Shane looks sharp tonight. At least on that first frame as a reference point. Cue ball. Oh, you lucky boy, Shane. You lucky boy. He got that one a little bit wrong. He has been punished for it. Caught the knuckle and has landed a little bit nowhere. But he can still get out if he wants to. Don't think he's going to try. Oh, he can. Delicate little plant, and he's all right. And this is where you see the true test of Rob Wharne's sort of semi-newly found inner calm, which I know he's been working on so much. A player had a reputation for being, should we say, slightly hot-headed in the past. Well, we didn't get that far.
I don't know if you had a bit of a kick there, JMO.
Oh, you tell me based off this evidence. Not sure I'm giving him that benefit of the doubt. Rob makes 2 in 1. He didn't want to make 2 in 1.
Where does he go from here then, JMO?
Difficult to hide the white. Difficult to pot a ball. Maybe an option of a loss to turn up to the top of the table, but again, you've got to hide the white.
Yeah, that's what he's choosing to do.
That's pretty good. Shane has a shot, but I think Rob will be pretty happy leaving the table in that position from where he found it.
Tell you what, this will be some shot if he cuts this into the top right.
It really would.
Wow.
That's some pot from Shane Thompson there. Just see the whacker.
Perfect on the double.
Just ponder his decisions in the corner.
Wow,
And
what a shot that is.
And he flies the double in. Brilliant from the save cracker. A shake of heads from the whacker. Little nudge just went against him in that frame. And I will now make my point that in years gone by, this would have been prime red mist territory for Rob. But he's worked so hard and he's worked so well on being able to stay in these matches where he might have given them away previously. And, you know, 1 frame loss turned into 3 or 4 and all of a sudden the match has gone. He needs to summon that strength here because that was a tough frame to lose. Especially when Shane mishits the break and makes a couple of balls and leaves a finish like this. How do you like that?
Wow. I wonder if the red at the bottom of the table goes past the yellow. If it does, I think it's 3-0, JMO.
Even if he had to take yellows, you'd fancy him. It will be reds. I think that tells us that the red at the bottom of the table passes. He's not in perfect position here.
No. Does he try and come down for it now?
I think if he was truly in stroke and feeling confident in this game, I think you'd see it. There's a touchy shot. So he's going to postpone. Has to get a very, very good white ball off this next one.
Can he miss going into the red though? He's looking to push the red in between the 2 yellows. So relying on a bit of luck here.
Oh, and he's got it. Again, a shuffle in the chair from Rob Wharne. Difficult shot here from Shane. Don't know if he can hold this.
Yeah, he's just going to play it with loads of right hand side and try and kill the white.
you wanted a player to play this shot, it would be Shane Thompson.
He's not playing it that way.
He's actually overcut it. Well, overcut it and held the angle. That's pretty impressive. Disappointment for the safecracker. Can Rob Wharne capitalise? Yes, he can. Excellent shot. Two-way shot for Rob, and he's played it well.
Will that be the turning point?
Well, he will be hoping so. He is an excellent raw potter, is Rob Wharne. Any distance, doesn't mind him.
Yeah.
That's why he's such a good player to watch. He really goes for the finishes. Can be at times a little bit loose for the white ball, which makes him a little bit more exciting. But also will leave himself shots that others might try and avoid. Backs his potting to the hill. He's back in the game at 2-1.
Shane will be kicking himself there. I think if it's 3-0 there, Jamie, I think it's all over.
Well, there was a point in that frame where Shane tried to land on the three reds to the left centre. It's an early shot. It just didn't quite land right, and from that point, it just goes to show how important every single shot is in a visit, no matter how easy they look. Get one wrong, and all of a sudden you can end up chasing, and that's exactly what happened. And Rob Wharne was able to capitalise. He hits this break as well as he hit his last. He'll feel he's due a ball. He gets a couple for good measure. And all of a sudden, isn't it amazing how the game can turn? Look at those.
Look at those yellow submarines.
These will not take long. And we have ourselves a ball game here at the Q Club.
Is he on the right side of the yellow?
When you've got the key power Rob Wharne does, sometimes it doesn't really matter. Said it wouldn't take long. Oh, now then. Got a bit excited with that. He's straight down. Very good pot. Excellent shot that from Rob Wharne. Not a moment of doubt in his mind that he was still going to get out there. And with less than 4 minutes to go, we are all square again. Good game, this.
Yeah, it just goes back to, like we said in the last match there, JMO. You make a mistake and then all of a sudden your opponent's breaking, and he breaks like God and leaves Mary Poppins.
Anybody who like that translating? Drop-ins, plop-ins, Mary Poppins, Mary Ploppins. There you go.
Ooh.
Class is back in session whenever Reece next says something. Left field. Shane's break hasn't quite been right tonight. Miss hit his last one. That one was a little bit close to the corner pocket. He's very unlucky to go in how he has. You can see exactly what he thought about that. The reaction of every middle-aged dad in a WhatsApp chat ever. Live and in living colour.
Well, all of a sudden.
It's amazing how quickly this game can turn. It really is. Never fails to amaze you when it happens. Rob Wharne could have been down and out a minute ago. And now it looks like he can't miss.
Just whether that black goes into the left middle there, JMO. It must do.
Yeah, I think that tells you all you need to know. Might even at this rate, the way these two are going, might even play the full 7 frames. Yeah. Rob will be hoping he doesn't need to. This 8 ball for a 3-2 lead. After being 2-0 down not that long ago.
And there we go.
In goes the 8-ball. 2.5 minutes still to play. Got to give Rob a lot of credit. Mentioned it in frame 3. You know, the way that the match seemed to be turning against him. It's the sort of moment where you'd have seen in years gone by, the head would start to drop and would start to go, and almost gives the match away without really fighting for it. But this new mindset he's been able to put himself in, of staying in control of his emotions, keeping control of what he can control, he's seeing the results. Ability's always been there. And that's another belting break. And once again he's rewarded. Less than 2.5 to play, and Rob Wharne can go and win the match. This battle between the whacker and the safecracker. El Akiko.
These are not easy though, JMO. It'd like to have been on yellows if he could have seen a yellow after the break, but he's had to take reds. And the white ball's going to have to do some mileage, especially with the white, where the white's landed there, sorry. Yeah, great shot. I think Shane's going to have to get his skates on if...
So then, Shane, can we do something special?
What a pot that is.
That is some shot. He's got 20 seconds to dig these out. He has done a couple of big buzzer beaters before, and I think he's going to get these.
Yeah, I think he's okay.
8 seconds to go. Stop, stop. This for 3-all. Belter.
Wow.
The safecracker beats the buzzer, and they will shake hands at 3 each. What a finish from Shane Thompson. What a pot that was. He knows that was a little bit